This video is on how to find LCM using prime factors. LCM stands for lowest common multiple. This is the smallest number that two or more numbers can divide into. For our first example, let's find the lowest common multiple of 12 and 20. We'll begin this by first of all getting the prime factors of those numbers. 2 goes into 12 6 times, 2 goes into 6 3 times, and 3 goes into 3 once. When I get to 1, I'm done. And down the left-hand side, I have my prime factors of 12. Now I'll repeat this for 20. 2 goes into 20 10 times, 2 goes into 10 5 times, and 5 goes into 5 once. When I get to 1, I'm done. There's my list of prime factors. Now it's time for the cheaty Venns, just the same way that we use them in HCF. I'm saying cheaty Venns because I'm allowing myself to repeat stuff inside these Venn diagrams. Okay, so let's have a look. I have got a match there. There's a 2, right? Pop that off and in it goes to the intersection. There's a match there, 2 and 2 again, knock it off, into the intersection. There's a 3 here with no match, that'll go over here. There's a 5 here with no match, that'll go over there. So up until this point, it's the exact same process as HCF. The difference is that when you're finding the lowest common multiple, LCM, you use the union. So remember, the union's the whole lot. So I'll take my Venn diagram and I'll take all my entries and I'll multiply them together. The product of these values will give me the LCM. So in this case, it's 60. 60 is the smallest number that 12 and 20 will both go into. Okay, let's do a second example, so with 18 and 24. And if you feel like after seeing the first example, you know what you're at, pause the video now, do this yourself, and then play and check and see if you're correct. Okay, so how am I going to start? Same thing as before, prime factors for both 18 and 24. 2 into 18 goes 9, 3 into 9 goes 3, 3 into 3 goes once. 2 into 24 goes 12, 2 into 12 goes 6, 2 into 6 goes 3, 3 into 3 goes once. There's my prime factors. I'll draw my Venns and I'll start finding some matches. So these 2's, they're a match. Cross them off, throw them in. This 3 has a match over here. Cross them off, write it in. I don't see any more matches. This 3 has no match over here. These 2's have no match over here. Okay, so I'll just fill them in. 3 goes in there and these 2's go in over here. Okay, so now I just need to find the LCM. So remember, for LCM, it's the union that you're looking at. And I'm going to multiply all those values together that I can see in the Venn diagram. So 3 by 3 by 2 by 2 by 2. So in this case, I've got my LCM being 72. A couple of extra things to note here. If I fancied it, when I was writing down my calculation here, I could, of course, use exponents. 3 squared by 2 cubed. That's just a little more concise way of writing down my calculation, and I still get 72 as the answer. And for a bonus question, what do you think now is the HCF? Can you remember how to find that? We've actually done nearly all the work to get it. So have a look back there now at our diagram and tell me, where would you get the HCF from? The HCF would come from the intersection, wouldn't it? So I'd get the product of 2 by 3, and that just gives me 6. So my Venn diagram is really handy because it lets me access both the HCF and the LCM from the same set of work.